Today on Cutler's Court.
She tries to teach me a lesson by messing with my stuff.
I'm a soccer mom, I'm a football mom, I'm a wife. I make sure this man eats every day. I clean up every day. Every day.
The punishment doesn't match the crime. I want her to pay.
We have engaged the help of an expert, Dr. Stacy J. Johnson. She is a relationship therapist, and she's going to give you some advice on how to deal with this issue, this conflict that's going on between the two of you.
We'll find out today if she is ordered to pay. This is Cutler's Court. Kenneth Burke is fed up with his wife's angry outbursts and hopes the judges will order anger management classes. He says on countless occasions she has destroyed his property, and because of that, he is suing her for $1,000 for property damage. Monica Burke claims she told her husband that for every action, there's a reaction, and she feels like her reaction is justified. She's fed up with his disregard for her needs and says it's time for him to clean up his own mess for a change.
Case number 1184, Burke versus Burke.
Thank you, sir. All right, Mr. Burke, I saw you looking at her when she came in here. He looked at you like he wanted to bite your thigh, girl. So I can't understand why we even here, but tell me what's going on, Mr. Burke. If you had been a chicken wing, you'd have been done. You hear me?
Well, Jan, I'm here today. Well, like you said, it has nothing to do with like leaving her or anything like that.
Okay.
But it's more about like, I feel like somebody needs to teach her a lesson. Like she needs to understand that she can't do what she does.
Okay, what does she do?
Well, basically my wife's a destroyer. She just does things that sometimes I try to understand. And she's always destroying my stuff. I have a problem, like if I get home from work, take off my shoes, they're still in the living room. Sit down on the couch, and when I go upstairs, guess what? They might still be in the living room.
You forgot them. And she gets upset about this.
Yes. Let me give you some examples.
Okay.
About 3 years ago, did I have a mess going on? Yes, I did. Was there a lot of clothes on the chair and on the... Yes, it was.
Okay.
I'm at work. I get a text. So my text is my deck with like a bonfire. Like on the wooden deck, though. She didn't even be like, let me put this in the grass. That's that's literally the deck.
That's the text you got?
That's the text, no words.
What's burning?
Clothes.
Your clothes.
My clothes. And this is what happens with me. I'll get home, I'll take off clothes, put them on the chair, and my problem is that after 3, 4, 5 days, you have 3, 4, 5 days of clothes in the chair.
Yeah.
And it piles up. But the problem is that I've been like this since you met me years ago.
So she tired. That's what I'm hearing. You
Hold
tired.
on, Your Honor, no.
Hold on.
That's 3, 4 years ago. We wasn't but a year in then.
Did you set the clothes on fire?
I did.
And you sent him the text, the video of it
And I
happening.
did, Your
Multiple
Honor.
videos.
Okay.
First of all, this wasn't days and days. Let's get that correct, first of all.
I never said that.
It
Hold on,
was
Mr. Burke.
weeks and months of that stuff being there. I got tired of cleaning up behind him. I called him and sent him a text message and showed him what I was doing because they had been there for months. And
So
I had
you-
been begging him to get them up, and he didn't.
Your thing is, look here. If you put it on, you take it off, hang it up, put it in the dirty clothes, do something.
Please.
And that's all you ask.
We got kids. I'm cleaning up behind kids. Why do I have to clean up behind this oldest man that's older than me?
Your Honor, Your Honor.
Like, I'm just saying, like, I was
this
raised
is
from
blasphemy.
Alabama.
Hold on, Mr. Burke,
This
hold
is
on.
blasphemy.
So recently, his father bought him some shoes, some fly joints. He
Okay.
goes downstairs, try them on, leave them, go get a snack, goes to bed. The next day, they still there.
But it's my house. I mean,
Well,
I live there.
Okay, but
I'm
y'all
just not
both live
understanding
there?
this.
Are y'all both living there?
Absolutely.
So it's our house.
But what I'm trying to say is this, though. Tell her that.
No, somebody need
It's
to tell
our
you that.
house.
Okay, but wait, hold on.
I get up in the morning, I drive an hour to work and an hour home, so probably almost 3 hours of my day is just in traveling.
I feel like, Miss Burke, you get a little hot real quick.
Fast.
You can't let this man kill you.
Your Honor.
He'll be. Look, is not a stack of clothes that's high enough to make me take myself out. It seems to me there is a middle ground. There's a middle ground between perfect all the time and just I'm not, which is how whether it's true or not, that's her perception.
This is where I'm at, right? If you caught me cheating, or I did some real violation, guess what? And you burnt my clothes and everything, I will bite that bullet. You know why? Because I deserve it. I did something bad. The problem I have is this. She's a stay-at-home mom.
I work too, sir.
She's a self-employed though, but she's more
Yeah,
like
get it
on
right,
her
get it
time.
right.
Okay.
I work Monday through Saturday. I'm a great father to all 3 of my kids. I coach 10U football when I get off of work 3 days a week. I do all this at 50 years old, right?
Okay.
I pay the mortgage, right? I do all that. It doesn't give her the right that just because you're upset, I'm gonna destroy things that you worked for and paid your hard-earned money.
Mr. Burke.
The offense doesn't match the crime is what I'm saying.
I understand.
The offense
I get
don't
that.
match the crime.
Okay, I get that. Okay.
That fire y'all saw was basically just one instance. When she gets upset, she tries to teach me a lesson by messing with my stuff.
We're gonna talk about the clothes. We're gonna talk about that. I really want to deal with this relationship because if we can get the relationship part together, the clothes may take care of itself.
Yeah.
You know. All right.
Please.
Coming up,
What do you want from your husband?
I want him to understand that I love him, but if he keep being messy, then I'm out the door.
My concern is as we get older and the relationship continues, as we do hope, right, that this isn't going to be funny anymore.
She needs to understand that she can't do what she does. She tries to teach me a lesson by messing with my stuff.
I really want to deal with this relationship because if we can get the relationship part together, the clothes may take care of itself.
Yeah.
You know. All right.
Please.
So we have engaged the help of an expert, Dr. Stacy J. Johnson. She is a relationship therapist, and she's going to give you some advice on how to deal with this issue, this conflict that's going on between the two of you. Tashi, would you bring in Dr. Johnson, please? Good day.
Good
How are
day.
you? So you've been listening to the Burkes.
Yes.
What can you tell them to bring them from here and here to here?
I got you. So first of all, you all have an adorable energy. My concern is as we get older and the relationship continues, as we do hope, right, that this isn't going to be funny anymore, right? So, plaintiff, I got a question for you. What do you want?
This is what I want.
Uh-huh.
I want her to pay. Like I said, the punishment doesn't match the crime. And when I have conversations with you and I tell you over and over, like, baby, I acknowledge that I'm messy. Like, I understand, like, you're not crazy. Like, I'm not trying to make you seem like, but like, you're 36, I'm 50. There's certain things that I'm kind of set in my ways and I'm sorry and I will try better. But don't mess my stuff up. Like, this is mine.
So
I've never
I have to
destroyed your
interrupt.
stuff.
I have to interrupt. Look at me, please. So you want, what will that deliver? What will her not doing what she's doing deliver to you as a husband?
Basically, it would stop thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars just
How
being
will you
thrown-
feel?
I would feel great.
What do you want from your husband?
I want him to stop being messy. I want him to understand that I love him, but if he keep being messy, then I'm out the door.
How will that make you feel?
It'll make me feel better.
It'll make you feel
And
better.
I'll stop doing what I'm doing.
And what will you be doing as a result of that?
And I work on my temper and I get better at the things that I need to fix.
Exactly. So all I want you to do is do that. You see what I'm saying? You cannot change him.
Right.
But the way that, because this is not a your problem, this is a relationship we problem. And the only way to really get to the end of this 50, 60 years that I'm sure you all want to do is to you worry about you doing what actions will make her great in your eye and you doing what you need to do the same for him. Trying to change each other will never happen. Thank you. And that's
Can I
it.
ask you a question?
Yes.
the things that she are asking me to do, right? I feel like you spend more time with the kids. Yes, you change my daughter more. Yes, you're more active with our kids than I am. Yes, you clean up more than I do. What I'm good at, well, you know what I'm good at?
What?
I'm good at providing.
Yes.
I'm good at going to work.
Yeah.
I'm good. So what I feel, let's see my side of the coin. If I'm gone 8, 10 hours a day and you're home, so when I
You're
get
still
home,
making it a her problem.
but what
and
I'm
it's
trying
not
to
a
tell
her
you
problem.
is the
it's
problem
a we
is
problem.
this though. I'm tired. I do things. Yes, I might forget this. Yes, but I'm shaking and moving on an everyday basis while you're stationary. Why do you have to destroy it instead of, you know what, cuss me out? Because
You. It will never work that way, sir.
Up next,
I'm a soccer mom, I'm a football mom, I'm a wife. I make sure this man eats every day. I clean up every day.
I work every day.
Every day. Not one time a day, but every freaking day. Tired.
You're still making it a her problem.
But what
and
I'm
it's
trying
not
to
a
tell
her
you
problem.
is the
it's
problem
a we
is
problem.
this though. I'm shaking and moving on an everyday basis while you're stationary. Why do you have to destroy it instead of, you know what, cuss me out?
You. It will never work that way, sir. It will never.
But my problems
We.
don't cost her money.
You.
And hers cost
And you're
me.
still concentrating. You'll never have a happy home concentrating on what she's doing. You'll never have a happy home concentrating on what he's doing. It has to be a team effort.
Okay, well, Dr. Johnson, you've given me and my co-judge some things to talk to them about.
Thank you so much.
so
All right.
much.
Many blessings.
Mr. Burke, I want you to listen to me, okay? Let's suppose you're building a house, brick by brick, and in the morning, you put 30 bricks up. When you come home in the evening, somebody has torn down 20 of those bricks. How would you feel?
I'd be pissed.
Okay, the next day, you put up those bricks again and you add some more. You now have the 40 bricks. You come home and somebody's torn down 50 of the bricks you put up. How would you feel?
I'll be upset.
Okay, that's how your wife feels when you mess up the house and she's kept clean.
I get it, Judge.
Okay,
I get
so it's not just about the clothes laying there. It is, she's working, you say she's a stay-at-home mom, she's working to try to keep the house clean. You come home, put your shoes there, and then they stay there.
Right.
And then it piles up. So that's how she's feeling. Okay, it's not about you being messy, it's about you tearing down what she's trying to build up, and it's frustrating the heck out of her.
You cannot deny that I be trying. I be trying, but I'm never gonna match her thing. But
Right.
all I'm saying is this. It doesn't give you the right to destroy my
Right,
stuff.
and we
And
gon-
that's
we
what
gon-
I'm
we gonna
tired
deal
about.
with it.
And we get ready-
That's my issue.
We're gonna talk
That's
about
my
that.
next point. Now, you were asked, what do you want out of this proceeding? And you said, I want to teach her a lesson. Because what you didn't say, but what I'm hearing is, I want to teach her a lesson. If the Cutlers make her pay for my property, then she'll stop doing what she's doing. And I personally don't think that's true. I think there's some underlying issues, and that's what we're talking to you about. There's some underlying issues about she feels you're tearing down and not contributing to what she's trying to do. And so,
Gotcha.
yeah, we can award you money for your clothes. That's not going to change how she feels. That's not going to change your dynamic. It's not going to teach her a lesson. And that's the problem. Now, Ms. Burke.
Oh, I thought you go.
Oh, okay.
Look, you're doing good stuff. So
You
let
got to
me
lighten
listen.
up. Or what you probably want to say, right, Judge, I have been tolerant. I have, I'm not just as bad as he says I am, where it's like, okay, the next day I'm burning his clothes. This is a built-up thing. You all have got to meet somewhere. You've got to meet somewhere. You've got to come from where you are, and he's got to come from where you are. And you've got to do it because you want the relationship to work, not to prove a point to him. You're not trying to prove a point to her. You've got to do it because it's best for the relationship.
Your Honor, I'm a wife. I'm a soccer mom. I'm a football mom. I'm a wife. I make sure this man eats every day. I clean up every day.
I work every day.
Not one time a day, but every freaking day. I'm tired.
I understand. That's why I'm telling him trying to teach you a lesson is not going to solve the problem because you're tired. Him tearing down what you're trying to build up by cleaning, and then he comes and messes all up, you're tired. I get that.
What's important to you, Miss Burke? I know having a perfectly clean house is a lovely thing. To have an Instagrammable kitchen is a wonderful thing. That ain't gonna keep you warm at night. That's not gonna give you a conversation or check on your day. And that's why getting upset about things ain't worth it. Dr. Johnson said it's about you deciding what is important and then focusing on that. And when you see him do good, tell him. I'm not saying you're not. I'm telling you these things. You're gonna have to breathe, baby. You got to breathe for your own mental health and for your actual physical health. You gotta let some of this go. You can't be perfect. Your house can't be perfect all the time. And once you stop focusing on what you're not doing and focusing on what is being done, then you move forward.
But we still have arbitration that we need to discuss.
You saw the pictures. Do you
Claims in
have
this case.
receipts for the clothing claim?
I mean, I have a lot of receipts of.
Do you have
You
them
have
with
them
you?
here.
No.
I don't know that we need
You
to
caused
deliberate.
me high blood pressure, so
Okay.
you owe me a trip for gas and a ride in hospital.
All right, here's what we've come to. Mr. Burke, you have the burden of proof. You're the plaintiff. You're the one who brought this case.
Right.
So it's your duty when you're claiming damages to convince us and prove how much in damages you're entitled to.
She admitted fires. She
Well-
admitted doing it.
But you still have to prove
The
the
amount.
value of those clothes.
Without evidence of the value of what you burned, we can't award you damages because we don't know what those damages are. We can make up a number, but it wouldn't be fair. It could be too low for you or too high for her. So that's why we have to have evidence of what the value of the property that was damaged, whether it's clothes, whether it's a car, whether it's something that's destroyed. We have to have that evidence, and we don't have it.
We can't rule in your favor. We will rule in favor of the defendant. And here's the other thing. You all are married.
Gotcha.
So it's y'all's money together. That's how it's treated as marital property. So
Thank you.
between those two items, we have to rule in favor of the defendant. But what I'm hoping is that the value to you is
What you heard here today.
what you heard here today,
Yeah.
and that it becomes, who am I going to be in this marriage, not what she's going to be. And the same to you.
Yes,
Who
ma'am.
am I going to be in this marriage, not what he's doing.
Yes, ma'am.
Because when you decide who you're going to be in the marriage, then the marriage can survive and thrive. That is the determination of this court. Court is adjourned.
I think the advice given by the Cutlers was good advice. There was a lot of points that they made that were valid.
I feel like the advice that I received from the Cutlers was like a therapy session. They got him to understand what was the issue, and I understand what the issue is, and I'm gonna try to work on myself. In the meantime, we need to begin counseling to resolve these issues.
Today on Cutler's Court.
You slashed your tires.
Yeah,
And that was your only car you had between you two?
yeah.
That wasn't smart.
She gangster too, though. You gotta get belligerent back sometimes, man. She gangster too, man.
We've been drinking like a gallon of Taylor Port. You know, Taylor Port's strong.
Y'all lit by this time.
Lit.
My neighbors gotta call me and tell me that she's busting out my windows, calling out my name. I'm not even home.
Y'all are broke up now.
Yeah.
So this is the first time I know y'all
That's the longest
actually
we've been-
talked and interacted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So y'all want to get back together?
We'll find out today if he is ordered to pay. This
Oh, my
is
Lord.
Cutler's Court. Tiffany Martin is suing her ex-boyfriend for $480 in property damage after he stole her car and slashed all 4 tires during an argument. Despite their ups and downs, she hopes they can reconcile their relationship. But first, she wants him to pay for the damage he caused. Jonathan Polite admits he punctured the tires because they were ones he purchased and wanted to prove a point to his ungrateful girlfriend. He claims he's already paid for the damage and doesn't owe her a dime.
Your Honor, this is case number 1197, Martin versus Polite.
Thank you, Tashi. Ms. Martin,
Yes.
you have brought Mr. Polite here to court because although your relationship may be over, you still want what's due to you. Is that right?
Yes, for sure.
All right, talk to me. Tell me what's going on.
Me and Jonathan was dating for about 2 years. I've been knowing him since high school. We reconnected in 2021. We started, just dating for the first 30 days, seeing how things go. I ended up moving in with him.
After 30 days?
30 days?
Yeah, after 30 days, because I've been knowing him since high school, but I know it was real fast. It was. Everybody said, like, that's too fast. My dad
I'm not here to judge on that part.
Yeah.
But that 30 days.
I mean, I've heard of a 30-day risk-free money-back guarantee or something, but you...
Right. Nah, yeah.
30
I
days?
just jumped right in.
All right, you in. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, so I'm living with him. He's going to work, everything like that. He ended up getting in a car accident. So, but at this time, he's using my car.
And you were okay with that?
Yeah, I was okay with that.
Okay.
Because, I mean, at that time, I was only working 5 minutes from the house. So that it wasn't really too bad.
Okay.
So after that, I started noticing things. Jonathan was, being sneaky and, cheating.
Wait.
Cheating, for sure.
So you absolutely are sure he was cheating?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, tell me why you're sure he was cheating.
Because it was one day where I needed him to pick me up from work. And we talking all through my shift. And he literally was 45 minutes late. But how you 45 minutes late if we stay 5 minutes from the house?
He was supposed to be at the house and come get you?
And come get me from work on time. And so when I call his phone, I'm talking to him, he yelling, blaming me. But it's like, why you blaming me and you late picking me up from work? I'm waiting outside in the cold. Because it was real cold outside.
You live in Chicago?
In Chicago.
Baby.
We right there by the lake.
Oh.
So I'm just sitting there just waiting. And he gets there, he's yelling, screaming like it's my fault. But I'm like, okay, that's when I know he's guilty. Because whenever he gets riled up and get the yelling and screaming, I know, like, okay, he been doing something. But why would you not pick me up on time, though? Like,
if you're going to do this right.
Exactly.
If you're going to be a player, we got to have true player moves.
Right.
I got you.
Men don't know nothing about that. So,
So is that in the player rule
Men don't know
book?
nothing about that.
If you're playing around, pick up your number one on time?
And
don't that
especially
make
if you
sense?
didn't
It's in my car, right?
in her car, and you 5 minutes away, you better be 5 minutes away.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's how that goes. All right.
So apparently Mr. Polite didn't get the handbook, so...
he was not being polite, Mr. Polite.
I'll take that.
So, Mr. Polite, how you gonna be 45 minutes late picking your girl up?
5 minutes away.
Hey, when I work, sometimes they ask me to stay overtime. I stay overtime, and she knows that. I be working
work
over 50.
this day?
Okay,
He
but
didn't work
wait.
this day.
Hold on. I've been doing this for a minute.
Okay, listen.
I hear everything.
Okay.
You can't pull it over me. So let's walk through it.
Yes, ma'am.
You saying you were at work. Were you at work or were you at home?
It's been several times I've been late picking her up, and it's probably work.
We ain't talking about that time. We talking about this time. I can do this all day with you.
Yeah, I don't recall this day, ma'am, but it wasn't no other lady.
Your credibility. So here's where you started. This is where you are.
Oh, man.
Okay, all right. I'm watching you, Mr. Polite.
So,
All
Ms. Cutler, right there, that was a red flag for me.
A little
So,
bit. This is a red flag. I got a red flag.
right,
Penalty.
exactly. So initially, I'm like, okay, I wasn't thinking about going through his phone, but I'm like, you know what, let me go through his phone and see.
That's the next step. You got to do it.
Exactly. So I went through Messenger, and I see he was talking to his ex-girlfriend. He was sending, private part pics. Same pics he sent to me, though.
The same
The
exact same ones?
No, the same exact pics.
You mean
Like,
he's too lazy just to take new pictures? I mean, come on, Mr. Polite. I mean,
We would break up off and on. No, we would break up off and on, and I would go talk to my ex again. You know what I'm saying? But I really be working though. I really be working. Like, I don't know about this day, but she's crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No.
Okay, so you have checked the phone. He's messaging his girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, and sending her special pictures.
Yes, and she's sending pics too and videos.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
videos.
She's stepping up her game.
Yeah, she's sending. I mean, I don't want to. I mean,
Please don't. I don't.
okay, yeah.
I don't want you
It's
to.
just videos.
videos,
Okay.
Nasty
Yeah.
videos.
Oh,
He couldn't even delete it.
he didn't even
care.
delete it.
He don't care. That's the person that don't care.
Player moves. Got to play if you're gonna play. All right. So you're pretty sure he's cheating
Yeah, for sure.
with this person?
No, with somebody else. The
With
only
somebody
reason
else.
why is because she out of state.
Okay.
So
he
she
can't
not
get
in
to it.
reach.
Yeah.
You know what I
I
mean?
got you.
But that's the only
But
reason.
That's the only reason. But he
That's
was
all.
messing with somebody
Okay.
for sure in Chicago.
That's
for
all.
sure.
Okay.
Nah, I really be working. Like, she would come to my, I swear to God, it'd be Saturday, right? They call me into work, I'm on call, you know what I'm saying? Like, my job, like, they need me at my job, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So she be like, you not working today. I promise you I'm working today. Oh, so what time you got lunch? 11 o'clock, or I'll be there. She's showing up to my job on my lunch break. Not only
Yeah.
she's showing up to my job on my lunch break, my mom in the car now.
Oh,
She got my mom involved in this. Like, I'm,
Yeah, for sure.
and I'm working on weekends,
Yeah, that's my
Saturdays,
dog.
Sundays.
Yeah,
I work over 60 hours a week sometimes.
And so mom is like,
She's on her side.
I have this image of like a lowrider black mom, girlfriend,
Yup.
glasses.
Yup.
and they-
She was in the
they
That's
front
exactly,
seat.
yup.
Yeah, she in the
Yup.
front
That's
seat.
I
He in the
mean-
back. He got in the back seat when his lunch. Like, oh, I know you was bringing my mom. I'm like, yeah, you know.
That's how I do. That's how I do.
Nah, she's psycho crazy though.
So then,
No.
It sounds like to me she's on to something.
Wait, she
But-
crazy like a fox.
Exactly. Thank you, Miss Dana.
Up next,
So neighbor calls you and says what?
Oh yeah, your girlfriend's crazy. She drove the car on the front porch. You know what I'm saying? She's calling out your name, busting out your window. But that's like, if I was there, she would have been trying to beat, trying to beat me up.
He was sending, private part pics. Same pics he sending me though.
You mean he's too lazy just to take new pictures? I mean, come on, Mr. Polite. Why are you sending these pictures to your ex?
We break up off and on for a couple days. I don't know if we getting back together. Like, I mean,
How long were you all together?
At this time, we was together about 7, 8 months.
Okay, and how many times had you all broken up and gotten back together?
1,000.
Okay, so if
It's
if
a regular thing.
Yeah.
now
We're gonna
that
mix
I
it.
think
Well,
about
we
it.
want to talk for a day or two and then go back.
if that is what you all do, like the first time you're like, oh man, we done. The 17th time you like,
She'll get over it.
she'll get over it. I'll be back in a
Yeah.
couple days.
But
And that couple of days, that's not a true breakup. That's just how y'all function.
I don't know. I
It's
don't think-
dysfunctional, but that's how you function.
I mean, at the end of the day, like, I'm going to Tennessee during one of our breakups. I'm driving to Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? And I get calls over and over again. What you doing? You out? You cheating? I'm not cheating. I'm going to my peoples in Tennessee, right? My neighbors got to call me and tell me that she's busting out my windows, calling out my name. I'm not even home.
Whose windows
That's
are
one.
those?
And no, that's the side window. That's still broken right now because it costs a lot. But she did help me.
This is your house?
Yeah, well, my mother, she passed away.
Oh, I'm
So
sorry.
she left me to the house. She left me the house.
Okay, so this is your mother's house.
Yes, ma'am.
And it's now yours.
Yes.
So neighbor calls you and says what?
Oh yeah, your girlfriend's crazy. She drove the car on the front porch. You know what I'm saying? She's calling out your name, busting out your window. But that's like, if I was there, she would have been trying to beat, trying to beat me up.
So what did you do at that point? You get this call. What do you do?
There's nothing I can do. I'm halfway to Tennessee.
He wasn't even out of Illinois. He just kept going. Like he stopped answering his phone. I mean,
Okay, wait. Let's pull up and look at that. You driven up on the porch and you took out the windows and you thought he was gonna come back and say, hey babe, what's up? You thought that's what
Well,
She helped me pay for him though. I give her that.
that window, I was trying to get some of my stuff, and I ain't had no key. So I climbed through the window. It's not like,
Okay.
I didn't bust the whole entire window. It's that one window so I could open up and climb through. But that's it.
What did you use to bust out the window?
Why were you yelling his name while you did it? I'm like, okay, baby,
I
but
thought he
you
was in
yelling
there
his
with
name.
somebody or something. Like, I thought he was in there with somebody, but I used a little rock. I didn't even think that it was gonna really buzz. But when it
my
did,
Lord.
I just came in there and got in there and just got some of my stuff that I
That's
needed.
breaking and entering, Your Honor.
So,
Well,
but I lived there technically, because we had moved into
the house.
Yes, the house.
So, Miss Martin, you didn't took out windows, you didn't yell, you go in and get your stuff.
Yeah, I go get my stuff. A couple days later, me and him get back together. Because I
my baby.
apologized, and
That's
I
my
did
baby.
pay for the window.
You did
Yeah,
pay.
you did.
Well, of
Not
course,
that-
that makes it okay.
Yeah, I paid for the window. I actually was trying to smooth things over by cooking him dinner.
By cursing me out and cooking the dinner?
No.
So,
I put the pot roast, but I told him, I'm like, the pot roast takes 6 hours to cook.
okay.
It wasn't even an hour and a half. He's like, I'm gonna eat something now. I'm like, it's raw meat. That's stupid. What are you doing? Me and him get to arguing real bad. I'm like, you know what? You getting too belligerent. I'm gonna go to my house, cause I got my own
Hey,
house.
she gangster too, though. You got to get belligerent back sometimes, man. She gangster too, man.
Well, hold on. Go
Oh,
ahead.
Sometimes.
Means gangster, right? Okay.
Go ahead.
So, you go to your
So-
house.
I'm like, you know what? Let's just go to my crib. I feel better being at my house. And by this time, we've been drinking like a gallon of Taylor Port. Taylor Port is strong, very, very strong
A
wine.
gallon?
Yeah, a gallon. Just me
What
and
is
him.
it?
It's a wine.
He drank way more than me, though.
Okay. Okay, but y'all lit by this time.
We lit.
Okay.
Lit.
So
y'all go to your house.
we didn't make it to my house. We get 10 minutes up the street. He's like, oh, I don't want to go to your house and then do it at your house. I'm like, nah, I want to go to my house.
Okay, y'all driving from Evanston to Chicago lit.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's a
Y'all
20
make-
minute, it's a
y'all
20
making
minute.
bad choices.
It's only like a 20-minute drive.
You're driving lit.
Yeah.
One block out the driveway. Any one of those is
doesn't
not a
matter.
good
It's-
choice. Okay, don't do that again.
Up next,
One
the
question,
information.
I'm scared to ask it. Y'all are broke up now.
Yeah.
How long y'all been broke up? Yesterday.
40
No.
minutes. What time this case
What
start?
time? You driven up on the porch and you took out the windows and you thought he was gonna come back and say, hey babe, what's up?
I was trying to get some of my stuff.
Why were you yelling his name while you did it? Did y'all go back to his place?
I tried to get out the car. He tried to pull me in the car. I'm like, So his phone fell and he ended up just speeding off with my car. So he drives to his house. Lights is off, doors is locked. I don't have no keys. I'm like, okay, I know he's gonna put my key in my car. Everything will be okay. No, my doors was locked. I just couldn't get my car. So like a day or two later, he hit me up and was like, I apologize. I'm like, yeah, no, we can't come back from this. I get to his house. I look in the driveway. I didn't even know my car was on all 4 flats. Like flat. Like you're not supposed to even ride on the rim type flat. But I had to, because I had to get to the tire shop.
Okay. All 4 tires were flat?
All 4 tires was flat.
And why were they flat?
He said because he was mad.
So you slashed her tires?
He said because he was mad. I'm like, but why you slash your tires? That's the car that.
Okay.
What
So
happened too fast? She didn't, that whole situation, yeah, that's my bad.
You slashed her tires?
Yeah,
And that was your only car you had between you two?
yeah.
That wasn't smart.
It wasn't, because it was expensive. Almost $500.
And you are suing Mr. Polite, correct?
Yes.
And you are suing him for how much? $480.
Yes.
Okay. Do we have a receipt for any of these items?
No, I don't have no receipt.
No receipts.
No. But
So I'm just supposed to just believe you.
well, he knows that I paid that much money.
I don't know that.
I don't know that. Okay, we got that information.
I got
One
the
question,
information.
I'm scared to ask it. Y'all are broke up now.
Yeah.
How long y'all been broke up? Yesterday.
40
No.
minutes. What time this case
What
start?
time?
Well, it's been a couple months.
Yeah,
Couple
a couple
months?
months.
This
Have
the
you
longest.
seen each other in this last 2 months?
No, not really.
So this is the first time though y'all
This the longest
actually
we've been-
talked and interacted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do y'all still like each other?
That's my baby, man, but
Kinda.
So y'all want to get back together?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Wait,
He's like,
wait,
have my baby, but I don't want it.
Wait, yeah.
So, Mr. Cutler, I think we got to decide about these tires. Do you have enough information for us to deliberate?
I think I do.
All right, Tashi, we'll show our litigants out. Where you find these people? Where you get them?
Well, here's the thing. I don't know that I really needed to deliberate. I just want to talk about them while they weren't here.
Okay, business at hand as I wiping away these tears. She ain't got nothing.
No receipts?
No receipts.
No pictures?
Not a picture
nothing.
of a tire, nothing.
Look, I mean, that's the part that got me. It's not like he went over to her place,
And tore
slashed her
car,
tires,
and
now
got in his car and went on.
no.
I'm gonna tell your car and my
No.
car.
I'm gonna put you out your car, drive it to my house, and then
then
I'm gonna
tear
slash the
up my
tires,
car.
so I can't go anywhere either.
Yeah, that's love.
You know, in a weird kind of way, they deserve each other.
They do. I think we should do the world a favor and put them back together.
so they can't be with anybody else.
Nobody else. Nobody needs this but them.
Judge Dana and I have had a chance to deliberate and
Giggle.
you know, there's some days that, you know, we don't really like the things we have to do as judges. Today's not one of those days, because y'all are crazy. Y'all.
I know that y'all came here about your tires, but we actually thought about ordering y'all to get back together so nobody else has to fool with y'all.
Yeah, I don't know what in the world y'all got going on in this relationship. I've heard of relationships, I've heard of situationships, I've heard of friends, entanglements.
Friends with benefits.
Yeah, I don't know what
Enemies
in the
with
world y'all
benefits.
got going on. You're shaking your head, but both of y'all just smiling at each other. You can't live with each other, can't live without each other. Good grief. So yeah, y'all really do need to be together. Y'all just need to figure it out somehow.
Don't do that. Don't
do that?
No. Just rule on the tires, love.
Just rule on the tires?
Yes, sir.
Okay, because
But y'all ought to think about it. I'm just saying. Just saying.
All right, so as it relates to the tires, you know, you claim he slashed your 4 tires. He readily admits it for some odd and strange reason, but you don't have any evidence in terms of the value of the tires. We don't know if, you know, it costs, you know, $1 or $100 or $1,000 to replace tires. You don't have any evidence. We don't have any proof that the tires were slashed. We just have your oral testimony, and we need more than that if we're going to make somebody pay money to you. And so because of that reason, we are going to rule against you and find in favor of Mr. Polite on your claim. So that's going to be the determination of this court. As for your relationship, all I can say is good luck and Godspeed. So that's our determination. This court is adjourned.
I wasn't happy with the judge's decision because I didn't get my money. And he admitted that he messed my tires up.
I mean, of course I was. Like, who doesn't want to? I don't want to spend no more money.
I don't know if we are.
I don't know.
It's been a long time since we've been together.
Yeah, I don't know if we are. Maybe, maybe not. See what the wind takes.
Today on Cutlers Court.
He worships the very ground you walk on.
I didn't know that. Until
You did not know that?
I didn't know that. I knew he liked me, but I didn't know it was to that extent because he has a weird way of being like expressive with his feelings.
It's gonna show, because acts of services, and I like to just make moves, you know.
You're not gonna leave us hanging, are you? I mean,
Oh, the
we
gift?
kind of want to know what it is.
You wanna know?
Yeah, I want to know.
I wanna know.
We'll find out today if this relationship can be saved. This is Cutlers Court. Kemuel Crossy believes his girlfriend is his soulmate, but her lack of trust has him questioning if she is marriage material. He says he can't see a future without her, but they desperately need to work through the issues hindering them from taking the next steps. Bridget Lovelace says she became skeptical of her boyfriend when she noticed how flirtatious he was with other women. She claims she is not a jealous woman, but his overt behavior is hard to ignore. She knows they are destined to be together, but they need help on how to move forward.
Your Honor, this is case number 1198. Crossy versus Lovelace.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Crossy, you have brought your significant other because you feel like she ain't doing what she used to do. Tell me what's going on.
I met this beautiful queen 10 years ago. We're just friends. We started as friends. Like, me and her really had a connection and a bond. It was nothing, romantic at first, It was just us being, we really got a connection, a bond, you know what I mean? She make me laugh, she's my better half. But, she started switching up a little bit, getting a little too comfortable, certain things, in certain areas. I'm a businessman. My clothing line is dedicated to women, but specifically Black women. And then I sometimes have to talk to the Black, the women customers, it's more women customers. And you know how it is, sometimes I gotta flirt a little bit, but it's harmless. And she took a little offense to some of the things, and she actually, confronted one of my customers. That was my good customer, That's how you pay the bills, And then the real thing is that I've been saving to buy a house for us. Because the main thing I want that I know we both need, but especially our upbringing, is stability. We need stability, so I want to start a family with this woman. So I need y'all advice, I need y'all help.
Okay, so let me get a grip on the timeline. You said you all met about 10, maybe 11 years ago.
Yes, sir.
Don't know which one we talked to. And so you all started out as friends?
Yes, we did.
When you were friends, how often did you all communicate?
We communicated often, we met on set, was doing background work. I couldn't stop being around her, her vibe, her smell, everything about her keeps me, makes me feel good, I see women, but I feel her, in my heart. So, it's a different feeling. It's a different feeling. It's love, it's a love, so.
All right, Miss Lovelace. This man, what you do to him? No. When I say that, he like this. I mean, you wrapped around that finger.
I'm just as shocked as you are.
You were just as shocked.
I really am. I am.
Okay,
you didn't know he felt that way
why.
about you?
I mean, I feel like he has a way, like he's very emotional. And he doesn't really express how he feels. And it's like I have to read his mind, and that's a little exhausting. The whole house thing just took me for a loop because I didn't know that.
Oh.
But
Well, you said you have to read his mind. I think he was very clear about how he feels about you. He worships the very ground you walk on.
I didn't know that. Until
You did not know that?
I didn't know that. I mean, it's like I knew he liked me, but I didn't know it was to that extent because he has a weird way of being like expressive with his feelings. And then sometimes he kind of locks up, and then either I feel like I'm like walking on eggshells with him, or I'm doing too much, or I'm doing not enough. So I'm just like, my love language is communication. Like, talk to me, tell me how you feel. And it's like, for me, I feel like sometimes when it's just me and him, it's hard for him to do that. And then, for me, I started, he knows I'm on a spiritual journey and my spiritual path, and he is as well. Got a little work to do. We all have work to do. But like, I think that's what really kind of like tied our ourselves together with each other, honestly.
So, Mr. Crossy made some observation. He said he feels like you've got a little comfortable. You can be a little, I don't want to use the word aggressive, but it might be the word. I don't want to use it, but it might be the word.
I can be a little masculine sometimes, and I'm very like, I know what I want and I know how I want it done.
Okay.
But I'm also patient though. I'm very patient.
So with regards to this masculine energy you talked about, did you let that loose on some of his customers?
I mean, one particular one I did, yes.
Okay, tell me about that.
I think that when you're coming to someone's home and their significant other is there, please address her. And please, his customer likes him, and we both know that. No. His customer likes him. Okay. Most of his customers like him. He's popular.
I mean,
I think I'm popular too, but I don't give everybody attention. Like, I know, be like, no. Like, I know how to, like, I have self-control.
Okay.
But, like, I feel like if you know you have a product, like, one customer is not gonna, like, the fact that she even comes around more, it's like she's trying to like certainly do things to try to like make me jealous. And I'm not a jealous person. I just don't like disrespect. But if you see me in a room while you're coming to my man's house and I'm there and you don't speak to me, of course I'm gonna say something.
So is your boutique, do you have a store or is it in your home?
You see how she tried to...
No. Is it in your home or do you have a store?
All right, I'll admit, that particular customer is someone I know. We don't have anything romantically. They picked up the...
Mr. Crossy, watch me. Do you have a brick and mortar store? Is it on the street with an address on it?
Oh, no. Right now, I sell all my products on Black Butterfly shirts on Instagram.
Okay.
So that's why. Yeah.
Okay, so if I wanted to come, if I saw something, I could come to your home and buy it. Or I would buy it online.
No, you buy it online.
Okay, so why does this customer get to go to your house?
I mean, like I said, this person knew me for a while. I didn't think of nothing at the moment. I just try to, they was buying a large amount though.
I understand. So my next question is, when she did not acknowledge your girlfriend, did you notice that?
Listen,
Yes or no?
I didn't notice it at all.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get the product moved, That's it.
I understand, but you got your girl there and now you're here. So here's the thing, product, or this beautiful young lady, Miss Lovelace, that you say you can't live without?
Yeah, definitely the woman, At that time, she didn't express it as clearly she's expressing it now. So, I want to say, too, like my father, he's been like a counselor for us. He definitely suggested me and her get some counseling because I'm not going to lie, in my previous life, women love me, What can I say? Dang, you know what I'm saying? I treat them, I make them feel so good, Out of respect, Not nothing they don't want to do. I make them feel like they need to be treated. It's not my fault other men are not doing their jobs. So, I'm just trying to do good. But now I got a woman, I'm a slow down.
Coming up.
Our first date, I had dinner over at his house and he wanted me to wash dishes.
Wait, what?
My mom's from the old school, we from the old school.
He wants me to be like his mom sometime.
It's like that.
But your mom is so lovely. No, his mom is a lovely woman, but he's not gonna meet a woman that's gonna be exactly like her.
We met on set. The backstories we met on set was doing background work. And I couldn't stop being around her.
Okay,
you didn't know he felt that way about you?
I mean, I feel like he has a way, he's very emotional and he doesn't really express how he feels.
What I found interesting was you started out by talking about how much you love Miss Lovelace and how she was your queen and how she is all this to you. And then we turned to her and she's like, I didn't know he felt that way. So what are you doing?
Or not doing.
Or not doing, but more, what are you doing? What are you saying to make her know that you feel that way about her?
I can't do better. I have, sometimes I put too much pressure, put too much on her plate at once. I have something I want to talk to her about, and how I deliver it is not, the right way. I'm a little rough, but I should be rough with my woman, because I'm not gonna lie, I know I say all these things, all the women in my past, and this one right here means more than all of them to me. I really do care about her, and I really, you can see it in her eyes too, she loves me.
Okay, Mr. Crossy, you nodded when he said it's a lot of pressure, he puts too much on your plate.
Yeah.
What does that look like?
I want to say when, our first date, I had dinner over at his house and it's he just has these, I say, I like communication.
Yeah.
Just tell me, so I can know your love language or know how you operate in your house.
Yeah.
And he wanted me to wash dishes.
Wait, what? Your first date at his home? Yeah. For real though? Yes, no.
Because my mom's from the old school, we from the old school,
He wants me to be like his mom sometime.
Okay, let me be clear.
It's like that.
But your mom is so lovely.
Shout
His mom is a
moms.
lovely woman, but he's not gonna meet a woman that's gonna be exactly like her.
Okay.
That's what I've tried to get him to know.
Okay.
But I love his mom.
I'm not gonna leave Mr. Crossy out there like that. 2 scenarios. One scenario.
No. Okay, I was just testing. Go ahead.
You're practicing?
I was practicing.
Okay. All right. One scenario, a woman he meets, first time, first date, brings her back to the house, cooks dinner, and he's like, all right, get at it. The devil's under the sink. Okay, that's one scenario. Scenario two, somebody he's known for 10 years, and then he invites her over to his house, cooks dinner, and says, okay, would you mind washing dishes? Those are not the same scenario.
But you know what?
They're not equal scenarios,
They
are
both get the same no.
Thank you.
It's a first date. They have moved out of the friend zone. It's not like, oh, we watching the playoffs and oh, we fix sandwiches and yeah, that's a different.
But there's a level of familiarity with
No,
them.
sir.
That's a 10-year level of familiarity.
No, sir. Let me.
I'm trying to help you, Mr. Crossy. I'm trying to help you out.
No.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Here's the thing. She likes you. Because that would have been let me get his number out my phone right now.
Okay.
Put blocks on all my stuff. Okay. Wow. So here's the thing. And you said he wants me to be his mom.
Like his mom.
Like his mom.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have 3 sons. And I think that when a young man sees something in you that reminds him of his mother, that is a very high compliment.
Okay.
So, however, comma, she's not your mama. So, you can't expect her to do everything like your mom would do. But the fact that you see something like, oh, this would be something my mother would do, that means he sees that in you. Okay. And that's a beautiful thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Up next.
The beauty of a relationship, if God gives you long life, is that you'll get into a rhythm, and it just takes time to get the cadence, right?
Yeah. I'm good at writing lyrics, so I plan on like writing letters and expressing to her more in a different way.
You're not gonna leave us hanging, are you? I mean,
Oh, the
we
gift?
kind of want to know what it is.
You want to know?
Yeah, I want to know.
Oh, no,
Either I feel like I'm like walking on eggshells with him, or I'm doing too much, or I'm doing not enough. So I'm just like, my love language is communication. Like, talk to me, tell me how you feel. And it's like, for me, I feel like sometimes when it's just me and him, it's hard for him to do that.
So you talked about your love language being communication.
Yes.
Okay. What's the best way for him to tell you or communicate to you how strongly he feels? Is it really just words?
No, actually, like all the love languages are mine, but I mean, communication is like number 1 because like I can't read minds. Like I can't read his mind. I don't know, like sometimes I don't know what he's expecting or what he wants.
So what about the gestures that he does, the things he says he does to show you, that's not sufficient?
No, it is. It is.
Okay.
It's just like whenever it's like, I think sometimes he gets selfish and he feels like if I'm not meeting his expectations, he gets mad at me.
I gotta say this from my heart, because, I did say, when I was verbal, one time I did tell her, like, we was in a room together, I was upset, and I kind of, I just got upset. I don't know, it was something in my feeling. Like I said, I'm working on my spiritual journey, and I told her to get out, you know what I mean, get out the room. And and then, like she left that day after, it was like 2 days, and like a part of me was missing. That's when I really hit me. I'm like, dang, I was miserable without her. You know what I mean? Like.
So your words are going to matter because that is her language. So when you say get out and you use certain tones, it's gonna resonate with her in a completely different way than it might with you. And here's the thing, the beauty of a relationship, if God gives you long life, is that you'll get into a rhythm, and it just takes time to get the cadence, right?
Yeah.
And so you'll figure it out.
And as long as you are attentive to it, it will happen naturally and effortlessly. It is not like you wake up, okay.
I better check.
I'm going to show love to Miss Lovelace today. No, it will come naturally. You want to do it. So.
Yes, sir. I appreciate that. I appreciate y'all both saying that.
Yeah, I'm still curious for Miss Lovelace though.
What's
because Mr. Crossy, I want to make sure he has a clear direction as to what kinds of things he should be doing. And so, in terms of communicating, is it enough for him to say, hey, I just want to tell you I love you? Is that enough? or
no.
it's not enough?
I mean, it's nice, but I do like acts of service to like him showing me that he loves me, but not showing me when I get upset and then he feels like it's like a way to make up. Like,
so would that
that's
be
when he, like when I left, I felt like, honestly, I was like, oh, you just mad because I left and you didn't think I was gonna leave.
What?
Okay, so in terms of demonstrative acts, so like buying you flowers, would that be something?
I like flowers, actually.
Flowers, okay.
But not after he's messed up. Like on a Wednesday because he thought about
flowers
you.
for no reason. Okay.
I actually got a gift for her after the show, so you know what I mean.
You got a gift for her?
Yeah, after the show, she got a gift for her. I think it's gonna show because acts of services. You know, I like to just make moves, you know, but I'm gonna be more verbal. I'm good at writing lyrics, so I plan on like writing letters and expressing to her more in a different way.
Okay, but you're not gonna leave us hanging, are you? I mean,
Oh, the
we
gift?
kind of want to know what it is.
You wanna know?
Yeah, I want to know.
I don't think nobody wanna know. They don't wanna know. Come on, man. Come on. Clap for that beautiful queen right there. You know, I'm giving her a key to my crib, you know? Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm tired of playing games. She's the only one I want. Like when she left, I was miserable. I don't want no other woman. I'm serious about it from the bottom of my heart. My first step is giving her, I want her to be fully comfortable. I'm actually moving some of my stuff out. I want her to, you know, have the room. If I do something instead of telling her to leave, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave and go in the next room instead of telling her to leave. I'm working on myself, but I'm gonna give her the key so she can know that's not just the key to the house, but the key to my heart. You know what I mean? So,
okay.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
So do you have the key on you now?
I got it in the back.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, since you don't have the key with you, why don't you give her a symbolic key by giving her a hug?
Yeah. My baby. My baby. My baby.
Well, our work is done, Mr. Keller. I feel good.
Yeah, you all came here to see if the relationship could be saved.
I think it's done.
I'm getting a sense that
salvation is present.
There it is.
There it is.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, take care of each other, listen to each other, be kind with your mind and your heart to one another.
Intentionally kind.
Intentionally kind.
Yes.
And go forth and prosper.
Yeah.
That is the ruling of this court. Court is adjourned.
Samuel doesn't speak a lot of things that's on his mind in person to me, but today he did in court, and it actually gives me like a lot of closure on how I was feeling because I was pulling back from him, but it does make me feel better that he's actually being more expressive with his emotions.
I felt great about the judge's advice. I felt like they really understood our bond and our trust, and then they see that we have a future together and it's important.